Your hands them up, hello, I, hello, I. Bring your hands them up, hello, I. Welcome to another episode of the Yard Podcast, and I'm your host Brandon Prince Inc. And today we have in studio voicemail. Introduce yourself.
You know Kevin V.
Yeah, with a Q.
And RIP to the losing member.
Yeah, you know the thing every time.
Right, so today we're there. I will follow up on a legendary dance group on the Yard Podcast. So for a lot of people, well, young people might not know, and the older generation know who voicemail is. So for those who don't know, elaborate and make people know what going on.
Well, for those who don't know yet, voicemail started in 1999. Just 5 youth from all around country and Kingston. He's a Senti youth. Craig a Kingstonian, O'Neill was a Kingstonian. Other two members, one from Spain, one from Linstead. So we're all over. Come forward together, form a group named Voicemail. Start out, I do sing anywhere. Any opportunity we get. I'll put up on the plaza, just make a move, stop and sing for any girl.
Right, so.
And then fast forward, got a break in 2004 with that song called Where the Time, featuring the legendary Bogle. Continuation after that and until today.
Alright, so you say you start as 5, but people know the trio.
Yeah.
Tell us about the splitting of 2 other members.
Well, you see, there are things called patience, time and patience, and not everybody can endure it.
Right.
The time, and not everybody have the patience to do what it takes to move forward. So, the other 2 members, one of them, as I say, one from Spain, originally used to live in England. Him just did bad, and then people said him come live with him granny. And him just decide, say, boy, go back home one holiday, and him just never forward back.
Okay.
You see me? And at the time, he was the lead singer for the group. And then, the other member, Robert, decides, say, boy, if the lead singer gone for a group,
then
the sense, So if you get a chance and get him visa and him just say, America, Now forward back and, that's how it became 3 members.
So basically, what inspired you guys to do music?
Well, we can talk about this individually. I love music from day one. Music are everything for me. It just make me do everything easier. So from me a little youth, I have headphones stuck in my ears. The more the headphone I get, more them time they have Walkman. Start from Walkman, then I got this one. From the more the Walkman I get take from school. Just because of that, Me used to, when I moved to Kingston, I used to go to Bamango Crossroad after school on I call a weekend because I couldn't go dance them time. When I the country, I could go 1 and 2, sneak out. Because country life little different.
Right.
You see me? But couldn't go to dance. So I used to go to Baman, every dance we keep, every big dance we keep, I go Crossroad, Cassette Ninja, collect my cassette and I made that to the whole. So I know every selector, every sound, I know every song we play. I know the hot song them who are going to run the place because you have to base on how them play. You see me?
Right.
So that I love music from then. As it relates to being an artist, becoming an artist, that was never at all in my forefront of my mind.
Okay.
At no time at all I ever tell myself something about the artist.
Right.
A cricket, I'm there pre as a youth, you know what I mean?
Cricketer.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so what about you now?
Well, for me, music was never, being an artist was never a part of my future plan. I played me, they want to fly. You see me, but yeah, the love for music was always there. One of the big inspirations for me is my brother. you know, Patrick, everybody know him as Arital, like used to be a part of one of the biggest dancehall group in my opinion. Scare them.
Yeah, man.
So after I see my brother make it, me I say,
And a lot of people don't know your Arital brother.
No, and then people find out them always ask if I see him mother, see him father. Yes. You know, so what did it for me was two things. When Sovereign just sound old, I don't know. When Sovereign just act.
Yeah.
Scare them, whatever reason, pull up a Sovereign and one student see them first and then them say, yo, just scare them there, and they wrote me and say, oh, rock star lifestyle is. Another one was I go look for my brother and Bean was there and a couple other artists and them have this conversation from after 8 and when I look after 3 and I say, well, that's what the man is still a talk now. Like them no plan for go. I want to be part of this, man.
Yeah.
I want to be a part of that something. You know, so that's how we start the whole thing. Say, you know, so I'm going to try the artist thing, but I never take it serious. So, you know, in my community, I did have this little group called VOH, Voices of Harmony. And a friend of mine said there was a audition and she think we should try it. So I said, them things didn't really work out, you know. Them tell her come next week and them never call. Anyway, I go with the group, VOH, them ask me to sing alone and do that, and them say, alright, we call you. Like I said, I never take it serious, because I tell them do exactly what I said it happen. Yeah man, we call him. I say, yeah man. Kevin, Leon and Robert called me later on in the night and tell me say they were from the audition and them I look for a group, and that's how voicemail formed. So I said, alright, look like me I forgot to take that thing as serious now, and we never turn back where that is concerned. We're alright, I'm gonna be an artist and this I'm gonna do the rest of my life. The flying thing, still love it, still eventually I got my own private jet and thing. And
so you can fly a plane?
Yeah, as in, no,
fly away.
In my mind.
Oh, you can fly in your mind?
In my mind, but that's something I still.
Well, you fly drone and something?
Yeah, man, aviation and everything, that's something I genuinely love, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, but the love I find for music is, I can't explain it, you know what I mean? It's a spiritual thing, so I just work with where my energy will carry me. So music for me personally, outside I just loving it and, you know, take it serious. Started out with my brother and then mad friend them, Elia and all of them.
Okay, so talk about some of the greatest hits that Voicemail has produced over the years. Let's see now.
Let's start from the time.
First of all, we not even know so we never go to dancehall like that. Because you know we always sing the R&B song them as a group. You know them time you have the NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys and the Blackstreet and the list goes on.
Yeah, cause we used to rehearse the whole of the NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
Okay, so you did always want to sing for the ladies.
Yeah, cause we used to run in at the school concert, them and affect them and sitting.
So what made you guys transition in
I think that started with Danny Champagne. Actually, I think it started with Deli Ranks first.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we met up with Deli Ranks and recorded a song with him called Harder for Tony Kelly, which was dancehall. I mean, even though we were singing same way, like, you know what I mean, the harmonies and the R&B kind of style. You know what I mean, but it was on dancehall beat.
But I mean,
you know before so that was the first introduction, I think.
Before that, we did do the project with Tony Kelly and the Bio
Rhythm. Ah, yeah.
You know, so that kind of introduced the whole dancehall vibe. Singing where we always sing the R&B stuff them, and you know, Deli Rank came into play and we did that, and I think we did 2 songs on that
same rhythm, yeah. We did a song by ourselves and then a song with Deli Ranks as well.
And then we link up back with Danny Champagne after a while, and you know, by Danny and him come up with this brilliant idea, say, I want to do a song with Bogle. Yeah. And I said, well, if you're going to do a song with Bogle, you know, Danny, I'm there. Why Bogle came, and it was such a joy. The song, we don't even write a song. You know what I mean? Just write down some of the talk them, because, you know, Bogle got the slang god. So everything him say when me like, me write down. And we go big yard, and that was where the time.
And I think that's even where the sound the sound that you know now
Yeah.
was created.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because if you listen to the song on the bio rhythm or the song on the grinding rhythm, totally different
Right.
than what you know now to be
Okay.
voice man.
So fast forward to now, because we see the Sumfest performance, and we might not see you guys on a lot of shows in Jamaica, or a lot of
True.
people still not hear about voicemail. What's going on for voicemail right now? Currently.
Currently we have
But elaborate my Sumfest first.
yeah. Alright, so big
Yeah.
up Magnum, you know what I mean? Magnum started in 1999 just like us. So I guess they, you know what I mean, they are celebrating their 25th anniversary, you know what I mean, as a brand and thing. So they wanted to do from then till now. So you know what I mean, starting in 1999 they wanted to capture that part. You know, what was the music like in and at that time, you know?
In that era.
And that space, yeah. And then, you know, 2000 is where we got our break. So we did the 2000. And then, you know, Ding, even though Ding started with us as our, you know what I mean, I'm not say backup dancer, but as our dancer, you know what I mean? Even though Ding started with us as our dancer,
As in within the
he
early
has
2000s.
transcended now to the now, you know what I mean? And that's where he did that. So, you know what I mean? So Magnum reached out to Ramesh Entertainment and thing and say, yo, you know, they would love for us to be a part of their celebration and thing, just to capture that moment and the vibe at that moment. And that's what we did, you know what I mean? You know, we own the 2000
Era
as
dancehall,
yeah, we partly own it, you know what I mean, as a dancehall group, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not gonna say we own the 2000 fully,
Right.
but
a
as
part
a
of the
dancehall
too.
group, you know what I mean, we own
Early
that
2000s
era,
was
you know what I mean? So it, you know what I mean, it showed based on, you know what I mean, the response that we got from Sumfest, the audience, you know what I mean? It was like, you never have to sing nothing. You know
It was
what I
a
mean?
good vibe.
They knew
Was a
the
really
songs
good
and they
vibe.
were dancing and enjoying.
So now that people still know who voicemail is as it relates to what you just said,
Yeah.
why you guys choose not to tour this year?
Yeah.
We've been missing from the scene for a minute.
Yeah,
you know what I
man.
mean? Because as I say, touring.
And I mean, I want to tell you, missing
Yeah.
from the scene was because of the world. Always I said them know the music
Yeah.
but can't put
Can't
a
put a
face
face
to
to
it.
it. So you want
As
to get that
in
out.
front of them, you know. So we decided, say, you know what, we're gonna dedicate some time and please the fans them outside of the world. You know what I mean? Not saying we're neglecting our home, because this is a home. You know, but
And most
last
people know
year,
who voicemail is in Jamaica.
exactly.
Yeah, man.
So last year on tour, me and Kevin, I say, yo, next year I have to put in some work, you know. So I want to tell you, we start putting in the work from last year for
Yeah.
this year. You get me? And this is where we are now.
Yeah.
You know, putting in the work. You know, I just say introducing the to the new audience, or to the new crowd who don't know voicemail versus who know it.
Yeah,
So
because
we
I
have to-
mean, that's the way we broke into in the industry. People not break that way there anymore either. So you know what I mean, we had to restructure and come forward and say, all right, you know, we used to be able to just go do a tour, but things still happen on the ground.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you had connections with DJs who still have played the thing them. You never necessarily have to be like on the ground like that. You know what I mean? But it has changed so much now that you actually have to be
on the
on the ground. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean, you have to be very visible social media wise and all of them things there. And I can say this, I am not the savviest person on the social media. I am not.
Right.
I try and make a change now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's a hard thing because me is not a youth where I get up every day and just take up a phone and put it in front of my face and just start.
Yeah,
It's
me
not that
not so bad, but me still
yeah.
not fully have it like
And
the know there. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
I mean it's not also that next person where I go. Me is not we on a whole is not a group where I get up and look for something controversial for stay relevant.
Right.
You understand what I say?
That
So
is
you're
a
not
fact,
gonna
you know,
necessarily hear we name and a mix up yes or this or we are try create some form of facade for get
That
out there.
attention.
You know what I mean?
Alright, so we know Sir Craig is a vocalist and
Yeah.
also a writer, but tell me,
Kevin, a vocalist, alright.
Yeah,
so
likewise.
who no write song for locally or internationally or both?
I mean I've written some songs for people, but you probably wouldn't know them name because some of the songs are not out yet. It's like lately I've done that. I mean we co-write on songs that you probably know. You know
Sounds
what I mean? Like
Too much to remember right now.
no, it's whatever they want to say still because it's like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But you know Fido.
Oh, be the man.
Yeah, you know what I
Right.
mean? If you really listen that song, is we are sing the we're not gonna say the part of it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Some alien.
Yeah, some other songs that you know what I mean you probably know and probably not know.
Thank you.
Okay, so international, you know, have you written for international acts?
Well, me personally, I've written for a girl from France, and the next one from one of them European country that don't speak English.
Yeah, me.
But as I said, they're not known artists yet. You know, we just got called on projects and whatever.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
to publishing house. You know
for
what I mean?
me, you're right for some couple like projects, you know, like albums and stuff. Outside of that, you have some companies where them just pay to write melodies. So all I do is just sing melodies, no words, just melodies, and then pay for that. So I do a couple of that way. Yeah, man.
Okay, so what is voicemail like in Europe and Japan on the international scale?
Yo, just like how they see we out there, you know.
Yeah.
But the difference on tour is we do more. You know, we can safely say we do more. The least we perform once in Europe is an hour, right? Sometimes that feel like 10 minutes based on the energy and just performing.
Yeah.
You know, and then we say, all right, this, but we have never signed a contract saying we're gonna perform an hour and actually give them an hour. It's always more. Because like I say, you're on stage enjoying yourself and the time.
It's not even for about the money, it's just about the vibe.
It's always for voicemail, it's always
I
about
mean,
the music
whether
first.
locally or international.
Yeah, man, it's
you
always
know what I
about the
mean?
music
It's
first.
never. You have to definitely tell we say, or it's like for instance at Sumfest we say you only have 15-20 minutes. So you know you have to stick within that time. Or else one brother right at stage I say, yo. Yeah. You understand? But other than that, when you're because all of the times that we've toured, it's just us. So it's our show, our concert. So it's when we gone and when we come off. You know what I mean? So but the energy outside of Jamaica is ridiculous, and as you mentioned, Japan is like there are probably like 5 artists that makes that relevant in Japan.
Like dominating Japan.
Yeah, and voicemail is one of those 5.
Okay.
And
so,
I mean, when I say that, I mean including international artists.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, alright, so give me a list of the songs from voicemail that is still relevant to date worldwide.
What kill it?
Just dance,
Just
let's
Dance,
dance.
yeah.
No behavior.
Dancing Fever.
No-
Ready to Party.
Get crazy.
And you can go in at the one drop segment now.
Mm-hmm.
Guardian Angel.
Best days of our
Best
life.
Days of My Life.
Grow all with
Yeah.
you.
Alright, so for the group as a trio, like since the passing of O'Neal, even though we know years now, how has that negatively impact the group?
In a big way. You know, I mean, in a big way. He was like one of the biggest driving force in the group. You know what I mean? In terms of getting
Get to moving.
thing mobile, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He was constantly on the phone talking to people, making connections, you know what I mean, as it relates to whether it's the next tour or whatever we have got, whatever next show we have or them thing. That he was that much instrumental in the group where that is concerned. And also you have to understand when it's 3 persons, it's easier to come to a decision than it is for two persons. Cause if me over here say, yo,
Yeah.
Craig feel like a A, and Craig say, no dog,
Like
a
a
B.
you know.
You know, it's like a hard for you
Cause there's no mediator.
compromise and say, yo, dog, alright, a A, alright, a B. But when three persons now, we say, alright, majority rule. So if two man say, yo, a A, then a A.
Yes, a
If
B.
two man say B, a B.
So have you
You know,
guys ever searched for a replacement for the group?
Never. I mean, we've been
You never
encouraged.
audition nobody to be like,
Everybody
alright,
always
then
say, yo,
a
put
third leg.
somebody else. But me
No.
personally, I don't think it only can be replaced.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
No, we know that for your fault because O'Neal would always be O'Neal.
Yeah. But also, too, I mean, you have to understand from 1999 till now, there's a whole heap of things where you have to learn about a person and for understand about a person, how to look past certain things, how to deal with certain things. So imagine somebody new forward, you know, would not understand how we operate and then it probably never lasts.
And we have certain we have certain mechanism in place.
Yeah.
Like when the group started, we eliminate three things. You know what I mean? Three things that should never ever come between the group. You know what I mean? And that's ego, money, and the flesh. So not everybody can have that discipline. We set goals and we execute goals, short term, mid-term, long term. You know what I mean? We strive on certain morals where not everybody can have that discipline to maintain that. You know, people ask, yo, I want to keep the group alive, I want to not break up and all of that. Because I said the brand is bigger than me and Kevin. Individually, bigger than me and Kevin. So the thing that we set where the music have to be first, money cannot be first. You get me? All those things was eliminated. So if we lose the joy of creating, then it don't make no sense. You know, until from then till now, from the day I fall in love with music, I'm even more in love with music now because I create it and I move souls. You get me? So I am more connected to it. So we're in this for life. You get what I say? Put it that way, so to speak. So when we meds like that, how much people are gonna really want to come join something and, you know, be a part of that comedy and say, yo, I like that movie, you know, I got something there.
Yeah, and then you have to also take into consideration now, if you are a solo artist, if you get paid 20 grand to do a show, you get paid 20 grand.
Right.
Minus your manager fee and booking
every-
fee and whatever. But you alone. Now imagine three persons I get paid 20 grand. That I got split three way plus management and booking and with DJ and whoever else to get paid. So when a man goes up and look and say, oh, I got 20 grand, get free show now, me only I'll get 5 grand. And everybody I got stick around for that, you know.
True.
And every man I go look on it and say, yo, alright, the next show me I get the next 10 grand in and the next show me I get the next 10 grand in.
There's no way you're making no money, how you put on, you know. Always going to be that.
There's a whole heap of factor where you have to take into consideration where me not feel like and everybody I go willing to do that.
Right.
So what else do they do?
So we reach a part of the podcast now. I always have to ask a question. Tell me a secret where it's going to be exclusive on the Yard podcast from each of them. So we never talk about
when nobody don't know.
When nobody don't know.
Nobody don't know.
What's that with you, Perez?
Let me see when we can talk. Let's see. I don't know if this make any sense, but we used to sing harmonies for Elephant Man. I don't know if much people know that. Most of the songs we used to sing like, remember that song? Where the native for any go. A couple more we used to tour with him. Whenever we travel, he used to be the one to take care of him. I don't know much people. I don't think nobody really know that about me. You get what I say? Yeah, that we can think that come to mind. No, you go and think of something else just in case we want to share more.
So how about you?
Oh me, blouse on skirt. I'm not to keep secret, you know.
Yeah, everybody know me cook. Everybody know me cook. Them something there.
Well, probably, well, nobody not gonna know this still, but my almost the track and field.
Yeah, almost.
Nobody
Almost the
don't know
track
that.
and field. In high school, Calabar High School, I train cricket training, Herb McKinley, forward. We had the training and I said, I come my training and call me and say, young man, come here. And asked me if I ever think about doing track and field. But then he said, no. We said, okay, first and foremost, I not think me could I run. I'm quick, but I not think I could I
And the quick him man and things here could I do track.
And then now, me see them on the train at school, them on the reach at school from 4 o'clock in the morning. I train 2 hours, then school start. When school done, train again. No party. Me is a very disciplined dude, but I don't think at that point in time, I don't think them time they have them kind of discipline there.
Right. Yeah. So alright, so we could talk about the current state of dancehall and where it's at right now. What input you guys want?
Just like everything in life, you gotta have changes.
Evolution.
I gotta have changes. When patty did just make it was just beef patty. Now you have
cheese patty,
shrimp patty, chicken patty.
Sim
You
patty.
name it. Sympathy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So not never stay the same. So what the youth them do now is just their way of expressing themselves. When we just started out, you did have the little BT and the little MTV. You understand? But it wasn't in every household.
Right.
We
You
did
have
still
cable.
exactly. We did still have we think them on CVM, with video channels, them
right,
video
right.
program them with milk them and other little TV video programs.
Enough people
and
still
them
don't know
thing.
about
Enough
that.
people don't know about.
Right.
You understand what I said? Them thing there. So you used to see what was happening in the culture. Now, social media have you tapping into other people's culture. So you're influenced by a whole heap of different things who are forward your way. So it's only natural that the youth them are gonna express themselves that way there. You understand what I say? We grew up and listen to classic dancehall, them the 90s, them the Butcher, them the Shabba, them the Beanie Bounty. So we kinda grow that way there. But now the youth them are listening to a whole heap of rap and trap and this, you know what I mean? So them have, exactly. So them have incorporate them thing there enough for them thing. You know what I mean? But my only advice would be to them is to just don't lose the root of what we have, because there's nothing like dancehall. Nothing like dancehall and reggae music. Our culture transcends every single culture. We there in every country, even more than hip hop. It's just what the hip hop stars sell, the amount of music records that them selling, No people understand that Jay-Z, I just until what year Jay-Z got beyond 500,000 copies. As big as it might seem to people. You know what I mean? Their music wasn't selling that much. So, but they have found a way to let it be that, you know what I mean, that machine that gets it to sell. You know what I mean? So if we tap into that and just start that, then them can't hold it, and that's why a lot of people push back our music so much, because they know the damage what it can do.
Right. So talk about projects, upcoming projects or solo projects for either you guys. What you got lined up in store for voicemail?
For voicemail.
Well, currently we have a couple of stuff out. You know, Frankie Music have a juggling out called Bashment 24. You know, recently released a new single on the Fiesta rhythm, LOY.
We hear a sample of that now. Fiesta.
Fling your hands them up,
L-O-I-I-I, L-O-I-I-I.
fling your hands them up,
L-O-I-I-I, L-O-I-I-I.
fling your hands them up,
L-O-I-I-I, L-O-I-I-I.
fling your hands them up.
L-O-I-I-I.
carrot back to the
Yeah.
Bogle, them
yeah,
early
yeah,
Bogle
yeah,
days, you know what I mean? Mix up with
yeah.
some of the new stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Kevin also have a new single out and a project that him have coming up.
Yeah, definitely. A song called Pushback, which features a Trinidadian Afrobeat artist by the name of 47 Runzi, who is actually signed to DJ Bravo, the cricketer Bravo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and that's out as well on all platforms. Where I look for shoot the video and thing, you know what I mean? So,
Also more voicemail stuff, you know.
Wally.
So no EP to look forward to, no.
No right
no.
Just
No
crazy
right
singles.
now. Just
yeah.
singles and projects, you know.
Yeah.
Frankie also have another project coming up called P Grade.
Yeah.
So, you know, that voicemail is out, but it's a juggling.
Yeah.
You know,
So
so
juggling
you
and forward soon.
Yeah, definitely hear more
Yeah.
stuff from. And I mean, we have other stuff in the mixing.
Yeah,
you
man.
know, not too ready to talk about that yet. But for right now, what we can tell you is that we're back to the fun.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The energy that you guys had at Sumfest is just to remind you that we're there, you know.
Yeah,
We're back at it, man. Yeah, man.
That's still there for
Yeah,
it's
man.
still very relevant, still active.
What we see and know is that people will always want to enjoy good music, especially if it's something where them can dance to. I know some of the dancing right now, no people can't even do it.
Yeah.
You get me? Everything is
And I
part
think
of it.
alright, and I think even that in itself, it shows the space that the music was in, to the fact where Not Nice end up bring back a juggling from how much years ago. Russian bring back a juggling from how much years ago. DJ Mac them bring back that juggling from how much years ago.
So it just
And
show you
yeah.
how the rhythms back then have so many impact right now.
Because what I just go bring that analogy up to you know. It's like this. Hip hop music. When you hear hip hop music, what's the first thing you do? Movement wise.
A jiggy rap.
This is what you do.
Yeah, jiggy rap. That's it. You call that jiggy rap.
But when dancehall drop, without any form of vocals on it, when a dancehall beat drop from them time, you have to dance. As a selector writer said, can tell you, you can play, you can start the juggling with just the rhythm alone.
Right, and people
start move.
True.
automatic.
Definitely.
Yeah,
So.
so-
Understand? And that's why you see even the dance moves nowadays so different than what it used to be then. Because it's trap dancehall, it's the hip hop
Rap
element.
dance.
Yeah, so your movement are automatically different. You know what I mean? So
And
that is why
things evolve. So we
things
have to just
evolve.
work with
You have to work with it.
Right.
But you go back to the fact that you can't left out
The road.
your granny used to broke the coconut
Great.
and grate it and squeeze it out and I rice and peas.
Still the best, right?
You can't, it's better any day than your powder, bust out the powder and throw in a rice and peas.
Yeah.
Any day. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I just say go. But you gotta see it. Enough for the youth them very versatile. As you can see, enough of them hit off for the old school rhythm them. So it's true you say them have the ability to do so. And
I
they can
personally
understand.
feel the music is good, yeah?
Yeah man.
Everything,
Yeah.
in everything you have to evolve. Evolution is almost like I said earlier, and like what Kevin said, everybody express themselves. We create music based on how we used to live and things we see around we and things that we are seeing now and never we used to see then. So of course the music are gonna be different.
Yeah.
A lot of people might have a problem with some of the music. Yes, that's fine. Even in our time,
Hey,
too,
not all
people
time.
have problem with
The
some of
sure
the
know
music.
say my
too.
granny. Did I say, hey, what kind of music that you da listen to?
Right.
You understand what I say? So it's only natural, it's understandable. The youth them a live a different way than how we used to live.
What I
You
can say
understand what I
though,
say?
what I-
When me and you just when we just a look girl, it used to be if you get a kiss.
You was the
if you get a
I hate-
dance, when you reach a kiss,
I hate-
if you get a dance,
You understand what I
You get
say?
that
not even
touch.
reach
Yeah,
a kiss yet.
but
if you
nowadays
get a
no.
dance.
Nowadays it don't mean nothing like that no more, you know what I mean?
As
Everything
me I
I go straight to the point right now.
I can say this.
So you understand it, you gonna get it in our music.
But you know, I can say this. Whatever the music is now, some would say it's not dancehall.
Yeah.
But I just think it's the evolution of dancehall.
because it can't be the same thing forever.
Never
It
ever
can't
be
be
the
And
the
same.
10 years from now,
Never be the same.
what we are gonna say a foolishness.
Alright.
No, we're gonna look on it and appreciate it then.
If the music never did change, would have still there, scare.
Still this, exactly.
You're right. You're right about that.
If you understand,
So evolution is a must,
you know?
in my
Alright,
opinion.
so in regards of promotion for music in general, do you think social media makes it easier for you guys?
It makes it easier and it makes it harder.
Explain on that.
Because
Nothing the
social
last-
media is
social media,
a
if you ask
big
me.
space.
Yeah.
So with a big space and 1 million artists a fight for that big space, it's easy for you to get lost. And that's why I say even a lot of these younger artists now, I mean some of the older artists them let me say that fall into it still, but yeah. It's a lot of drop a song, alright. What kind of controversy we can start? What kind of controversy we can create? So it lead people to know, try find some form of fad to create something for thing there. I mean,
so nothing authentic.
Nothing authentic. And then because social media is going, every day is a new thing. Every day is a new
Nothing
viral
lasts,
this and a
nothing
viral this.
lasts,
None of the
nothing
music
lasts.
lasts.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's why if you have retro today, retro stop 2000, probably 2010, 2012 retro stop there so. You understand what I say? Now you still any retro party you go still hear the 90s. You go hear up
Early
to
2000.
some early 2000. That's it.
It's
Stop.
a must, it's a must.
10 years from now, will we be hearing any
Early
of these?
2000 or any
No,
of these?
we'll be hearing any. Cause remember them tell us retro is 10 years,
10
and
years
older.
and under. 10 years and under.
Yeah, sorry, 10 years and under. So will we be hearing any of these other? And that is the fault of social media, because the thing them don't last. Because when you hear a song, when you did hear a song in an hour time, you're hearing it, and you learn every single part of it.
Right.
From
Everywhere.
intro straight to, you know the intro, you know the verses from first to second verse and chorus. Right? Nowadays, you know 30 seconds of a song.
And that's that.
You understand?
Yeah,
unless you really love a song, well, yeah, go in and say, alright, I want to hear the rest of this. Or you hear social media and say, yo dog, when I'm saying another verse, and you want to listen to it.
Or maybe we just older now, and the younger
That
kids.
generation.
I'm
the
name
younger
go
kids
put
them
it
just
this up. I'm name come
Can
me
watch
love
this now.
listen to you, them come want to hear what them say.
Yeah, but when I say
Yeah,
you
sir.
love listening to them, for you want to hear them, I say, but how much of the song them you want to catch? You say, alright, I go sing back.
That's what I say.
So, but this generation, because every community we go in, the young youth them have them set of artists or them listen and them know the song word for word. You
That
see me
is
I
true.
say? So that's why I say it's just the evolution. We might not
Yeah, because back
catch
then,
the song them for
back
sing
then,
them
as
back.
you say, back
If
then,
I
as
know
you
a
say,
favorite.
back then, everybody I know voicemail songs word for word.
Word for word.
Yeah.
So now everybody are gonna know a craft word.
Exactly.
The generation,
them
everybody
generation,
gonna
them
know a
word.
craft or
Yeah.
a valiant or so a word for
That
word.
is true.
So
And
I got
who
to
come
understand.
10 years after, it's just
That
gonna
is
be the
true.
same thing.
That is true.
It's
But it's just
Evolution evolves, so I will just work with it. To keep
But when
moving and run
I
from it.
agree with you now, where the social media is good and it bad enough,
Yeah.
because right now everything is at your fingertips.
Exactly.
You know,
It says you for tapping.
You're not hear nothing for the
reach.
first time. You're not for wait to hear anything for the first time. Now, if you hear an eye, they say, yo, me hear said that song come out, you can't come so, poop, 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 poop. Oh yeah, me get a little snippet of it.
Yeah.
Where back then that wasn't the
And
case.
you
When
hear
you hear it,
fresh,
hear it.
you hear it.
Right.
But
If you miss it, you know you have to go back and catch your next program. Forget if you hear it.
But most thing you have your good and you have your bad. So
Yeah.
I guess
Pros and the
social
cons,
media,
I have
social
the
media
lows,
does
in and the out. So
You
that's
just
life,
know
Yeah,
how to
yeah.
use what you have. Simple
Right.
as that.
And we have a fail. Yeah.
That is it.
Right.
The
But-
devil wouldn't expect.
So other than music,
God.
True. So other than music, what other projects you guys might be working on? Other things that you've been involved in?
Well, I mean, hey, we have my merch.
Skill
Skill Archie clothing. It's a clothing line, so it's not just these. We have other stuff. You know what I mean? Other than that, we have Frankie the treater forward, back to school treater forward. You know what I mean? So people can tap into that, sending a picnic them forward. You know what I mean?
So that time we have 19 kids.
Yeah, man, send them forward.
man.
You know what I mean? And tell them forever
We
forward.
18 them boxes. So
Yeah,
probably
man.
them ready by the tree already.
You know what I mean? Other than that, I've also my birthday event forwarding up in November. That's a long way from now still, you know what I mean? So other than that, you know what I mean, we're just them things that we're focusing on.
Yeah, I mean, outside of the music for me, I have a pastry company, it's called Beg Your Peace. Still up and running, still I do a thing. You know, music is at the forefront, so we're not really confuse the people and whatever,
Yeah.
but that is there where business venture is concerned. Active now. There's a lot more stuff in place, as in putting in place. We're not ready for talk about, but I go and do for them.
Yeah, just go and put in the work and
Just I
make
go and
work.
put in
That
the work.
is it. Yeah.
Alright, so welcome to our closing of the Yard Podcast, and our people who want to big up and anybody who want to shout out.
Yeah, big up Frankie Music, you know, the whole team, JJ, Wizzle,
Headquarters.
you know, it's something go. Big up the young artists, them where function runners, so, you know what I mean, Godfather, Creme, you know, Johnny, I don't know, big up Marlon Easy, big up Mafia Lee, you know, big up the whole team, Bean Boy, you know, it's something go.
Yeah, man. And, you know, add to that, you know, Lali, Makian, who are from the fans of Voicemail. You know what I mean? The Yard Podcast.
Yard
Yeah.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Big up for the interview. You know what I mean? Share some of the knowledge of the people them who might not know.
Most definitely. And tell them to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, man.
Definitely
You
like.
know hard,
share,
you know.
Yeah, man.
You know, take not tire. Not tire, not even take that much muscle.
Right.
Just-
Just use that finger.
Yeah, man. Just set a bell something there,
Yeah, man.
one tap.
And like I said,
And you
the
don't have to
fans-
go back again.
the fans them cross the globe, the dancers them cross the globe. You know what I mean? All of the supporters of Reggae Dancehall and the supporters of Voicemail.
Yeah,
See
man.
me I say? Big up, thanks for the love and support. We still lay out of the door, and as we say, we're back to the fun, so stay tuned. It's about to get crazy.
Yeah, man.
Most definitely. So as we come to another closing of the Yard Podcast, I'm your host Brandon Frenzy, and I have to big up my main sponsor, Slider the Wizard Music.
Man.
Good work. More definitely. Until another episode, go and like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and everything
That is
about
it.
over here. So until then, the Yard Podcast. I'm out.